Anyways, we're gonna go to Emeryville Station now. The reason why I said you're gonna see one for that 74 later because she's right sitting on Capitol Quarters coach right here. And yes, she has a groovy rail lines face. She's pretty durable. So we're gonna go. We're gonna pass San Francisco and go on the Bay Bridge. So here we go.
Looking for they're super comfortable too.
Viva Airlines, Amtrak, California. I wonder how many trains we're gonna see.
Some people they end up talking like that.
That's weird.
However, for most of the Pacific Basin, the plate is what we call subducting beneath the
like you know how like toddlers
Chipotle. There's some BART trains over there. You can see. It's a BART train.
This is a different sense of motion, right? Instead of a vertical fault with one side sliding past the other side, like you have on the San Andreas Fault or the Hayward Fault in the Bay Area, you have the bottom of the seafloor sliding underneath the continent. This also creates vertical motion of the seafloor when you have an earthquake, and that in turn produces tsunamis.
How does this location on the Pacific Ring of Fire explain the frequency of testing earthquakes in that region?
So the Pacific Ring of Fire is very active. The name comes from the fact that close to the Pacific boundary, the plates are the Pacific plate.
Alright, why is it so cool?
And then that helps produce magma, which then rises to the surface in a ring of volcanoes that then surround the
Trains. Oh man, you couldn't see it. The station 16.
In magnitude sounds incredibly powerful force. If this had hit a populated area, say like San Francisco, what sort of damage could it have caused?
There's 2 parts to the answer. The first is that this is the largest earthquake since the 2011 Tohoku Oki earthquake in Japan. That it was magnitude 9.1, and that was the one that produced.
I think this is an airport shuttle.
In Japan, and damage to the nuclear power plants in Japan. So that gives you a sense of the
Yep,
damage
this is
that these really large earthquakes can do in populated
red
regions,
light.
especially when they do produce significant tsunamis. Now, the second part of your question about what that would look like in the Bay Area, it would look significantly different because we have the San Andreas.
There's Ducky Car Wash.
Tsunami generation is not really an issue, and the San Andreas Fault possibly is not.
Why they open that early?
Alright, here we go.
It's crazy because the ground transportation people, when they inspect your taxes and stuff, if it's dirty, they fine you. TCP, the ground transportation people.
I know the TCPs, they get fined.
Yeah, TCP's probably get fined. they have appointments to go there and then they inspect your car.
A loft. There's the airport.
I guess Oogie Boogie Bash wasn't as popular this year because like there's still tickets available up to now. Yeah. Usually they sell out by June.
Really?
Yeah.
You can see the exit. There's a plane. Which airline is that? I think it's a Boeing 737. That's Frontier. I'm not going on a plane, I'm going on a train. If any of you heard me earlier.
It's been a busy time around San Francisco this weekend. The city is celebrating 60 years of the Grateful Dead. The concert series equals Pete Park. KCBS's Steve Scott chatted with San Francisco Mayor Tina Lurie about the big weekend.
Look at all the greenery. I wonder how they did all this.
On what would have been Jerry Garcia's 83rd birthday, San Francisco is welcoming Deadheads from around the world for 3 days of Dead and Company concerts in Golden Gate Park as we celebrate 60 years of the Grateful Dead. Joining us live on the KCBS Spring Central Newsline.
Never liked the Grateful Dead.
Never heard the song. Stanley Cup later this month is San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie. Mayor Lurie, welcome back to KCBS. You know, I played Sugar Magnolia just for you. I understand it's your favorite. That's one of them.
Alright, so we're gonna keep going. There's the SFO parking lot and the United Airlines building, which is my favorite airline. That's really big.
You know, as you wander around town, Deadheads have come in from all over the country. There's really a great vibe. I mean, streetcars wrapped in tie-dye and things like that. There's a great vibe all over the city.
Apparently, this is the Bada Hotel. At least, I think it's a bad hotel. Travel Lodge, is it a bad hotel?
It's okay. Why? What's wrong with Travel Lodge?
4 points.
And all the fog.
There's a lot of fog in Daly City. And it's gonna be really cold there if you're not wearing a jacket. You're gonna freeze to death.
Experience. You talked about a dollar amount added to the economy, and it's important to remember these folks.
There's the railroad over there. But still, I am not going on the train there because that's Caltrain. I'm going on Amtrak. Here's some of the buildings. Airport Inn. Costco. There's a Costco right here. It probably just came from here. Yep, that was a Costco. more railroad tracks. You can see. I wonder if there's a couch right there. I don't know. Just look at this. It's the full water to Oakland. I'm not going to Oakland though. Zephyr doesn't go there.
It's interesting you mentioned outside lands, bands will be in town. Zach bands coming in. After that, politics things enjoy the festivities out there. Mayor of San Francisco, Daniel Murray. Mayor, thank you for coming out. We appreciate it.
San Francisco Mayor Daniel Murray speaking with KCBS's Steve Scott.
Alright, the sun over there is so bright. Oh my god. Why is it so bright? Dude, look at how many birds are over there. Do you see the birds? What? Sigma? What are you talking about, Sigma? Oh my god, what are these advertisements? Seagulls. This is the average thing you're gonna see in San Francisco. Look, there's two more. One question, if you are a seagull expert, could you keep a seagull as a pet? Because I think seagulls are kind of cute. There's some Muni tracks up there. But again, I'm taking Amtrak, not Muni. Alright, we're inside San Francisco. You guys want to see that tower? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. You don't even question what that looks like. Look at all the houses. That's a lot of houses. How did they even build all that?
Last week's tsunami alerts work as intended.
Yep, there was a tsunami alert in Hawaii.
That's critical. And I'm David Welch in San Francisco. City lawmakers are making big changes.
There
to the way
is
small business owners
only a little bit of people on this road. I'm surprised because usually when I go to my Amtrak trip, there's like a lot of people, but this time there isn't. There's only like a little bit of people on this road. Dream, the professional Minecraft player. I'm just joking. There's some industrial stuff over there. I could see smokestack.
I'm Stacey Lynn. Canadian wildfires have sent smoke billowing into the U.S. again. At least a dozen states are under poor air quality alerts. That includes Minnesota.
I've lived here for 25 years, and certainly this has been, the last few days, some of the more extreme smoke conditions we've had.
Dr. Andrew Stein on how the smoke can impact your health.
Red, itchy, irritated eyes, watery eyes, or something people complain of. The nose can become congested, runny, sinus infections or sinusitis can come in, sore throat, and things taper down, cough, bronchitis, and shortness of breath.
Coach bus.
Fires burning in Canada right now.
That's the kind of bus that KD King Daniel would ride.
Special counsel who led the probe
Because it has the name Royal on
after the
it.
2020 election. Former federal prosecutor Sarah Kristoff.
What is a SFO bus doing on this road?
The council following up on that request from the senator is looking into whether Jack Smith's actions were political in some way.
There's a lot of greenery
The
again.
Senate approved another one of the president's appointees.
Janine Pirro has long been an ardent Trump loyalist. Now the cable news personality, a former county prosecutor and elected judge, has been confirmed in a 50 to 45 vote to be the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia.
A special mass by Pope Leo today on the final day
have these things at the airport, like they're called movie nights. So they show movies that are related to like airports or airplanes or pilots, and then they have the movies at inside the museum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just have to respond early.
We are now in Emeryville, guys. This is where I'm gonna board my train.